Hello everybody, welcome back to Creeper World 3, Arc Eternal. Back in the J system for the Creeper Wall. Multiple Creeper Walls, I hope. We may even get to all 3 Creeper Walls, but that all depends on how fast they are. We'll of course do them in order, Creeper Walls being these right here in the middle. And that's our next batch of levels to hit. And the first one's the smallest one. Okay, so I just want to point out that Leah said, I don't know what this strange kind of enemy is going to do, and then right after that, like 2 things later, she says, well, it's going to send a large wall of creeper. I thought you said you didn't know what it would do. Okay, so we've got to kill the creeper before, like, this is a thing and this is a thing. 200 every 30. Okay. So let's get a move on. Yep, okay, the wall's coming this way. And what's the depth? Okay, it's a lot. So let's... Okay, but it's just a wall. Weird. So I think it's this thing, and it probably sends multiple walls. It's just a wall of... So it's just going to blow up my stuff. Alright, I'm going to just see what this does. Because I'm not sure how to handle it, but... Is there anywhere else that I could even put this to move it? Yeah, it doesn't let me land anywhere else. What about terps? It will let me terp. Yep. So this is just going to send a wall. Now it's going to blow up everything. I think. I think I have to kill this to knock it out. Yeah, so now this is okay. And then all that stuff is going to... Okay. Alright. So it'll go through, it'll wipe out everything that I have. Yeah, it says flying units can't be destroyed. So if I do something like this, yeah, anything that I have flying will just survive. And it's not going to kill this, at least not right away. Okay, so let's like throw you there. Now, any forge I put up is going to be pointless, depending on how often I have to do this. So let's... Huh. It knocks this out too? Let me get the heck over there. Yeah, that bursted. And then it's going to come up, but let's see here. Okay, this blows up over there. And, okay, so now we've got a more serious problem. It's gonna, okay, it's gonna gradually shrink and reform the wall. And the wall is gonna come back. Okay. But these walls that come back over here are not gonna be very big. Let's just see what happens when it, this one's coming over. Because we're going to die over here, but I want to see what this does. Yeah. Okay, so that first one's going to come, and then it's going to hit here. Then we're going to gradually get smaller walls. Alright. So now that I have a vague idea what this is going to do, let me just get this started a bit. Okay, so I still think any forge is pointless because it's, well, it's pointless till at least after that first wave. And we're just going to get flooded over here later on. That's the number one obstacle. I don't necessarily want to stop that first wall. If I could bottle it up over here. If I could have a bunch of mortars and just, like... Thing is, I don't think I have time to turp up a big wall for it. That's my other issue. I'm not sure what the best thing is to do here. Let me take a closer look at what we have. Cannons, mortars, strafers I don't think are good against anything deep, and nullifiers. So we're talking about cannons and mortars here. It'll let me build Thors. But there's no way I'm going to have enough energy to build a Thor early on in this. I still think the key is surviving when it first hits down here. And then putting whatever up to, you know, kill it after that. Berthas can't fly, but they could survive the later... So if I can get Berthas up, they can survive however long, because they'll just repair in between walls. So I need enough weapons to hold this back. And then eventually, I need to be able to stop the repeating walls coming this way. Okay, I think I'm starting to form the vague semblance of an idea. So I think energy is definitely a problem. No energy structures will last. Could store energies in guppies and fly it over, but that's about it. And they would still take out the guppy base, probably. Okay, so let's like relay up here. I don't know that I want to spend the money on relays. Money. Cute. Let's get another cannon. Another mortar. And so I think what I'm doing here is I'm just mainly wanting to get weapons up. I'll fly them over top. There we go. And then we just move them. We'll come back here later. And bring you over there. Okay. So then we're going to rebuild after it goes by. Okay, I want to start moving these mortars back, and I don't even think this is going to be enough, but I'm going to try it. And then, yeah, I'm not ready. So relay, let's get you over here. Cannon there, mortar over here. Let's just see if this does anything to this wall of creeper. This is very deep. But if we have enough... Okay, it's just flowing over. And we're slowing it down, but that's it. Yeah, I don't think that works. I'm going to have to do some experimenting because maybe I want to get... in place to kill it before it starts. If I gradually kill it as it goes through, there'd be less that hits here. Okay, so I think I did some off-screen testing and I have another idea. All it is an idea. We're going to give it a shot. I need to find out how many of these it takes to support a terp. What I want to do is I want to sort of flatten out a lot of this terrain over this way, and I'll show why in a bit. I don't actually care where the creeper flows. And here it comes. Now, this level is... This is level 5. So I want to terraform up to 5. Just kind of fill in these areas. This probably does not make any sense at the moment, and it may not even make any sense in the long term. But I will eventually explain what the heck I'm doing. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, 3 to 4 collectors with the command nodes seem to support it pretty well. Collectors pay for themselves much faster than reactors, and that combined with the short amount of time you have here, like, really just means that no point building reactors. Okay, let's see. Let's move you here. There we go. And the key thing to notice, as far as I'm concerned, if you haven't seen it already, is that the wall actually sucks up whatever creeper it runs into. So that's what I'm using as a basis for this, because I want to... It's just sort of like, it's a very weird dynamic. But I just want to level this out, give myself more space to move the command node around, more space to various things. I don't care where the creeper goes or what it does, which sounds bizarre, but I really don't. Alright, let's come over here. Oops, there I guess. And I'm going to want to continue this process, of course. And I'm going to want to do a lot more, but this is just sort of a start. And now it's all going to flow toward me, but I'm actually not going to care. Eventually what I want to do is experiment with is if I can nullify this and what happens if I do. But I'm not there yet. Alright, this is working pretty well. Let's move you over to the other side. And put you... Alright, we can't really put you anywhere right now, so we're just going to wait for this to happen. There we go. Slide there. And this is all rushing toward us, but we're actually not going to care because it's going to get cleaned up. And meanwhile, of course, our collectors are actually going to work more efficiently now that I've got more space for them to utilize. Yeah, let's just, I mean, that should be enough. And then we're going to terraform. I always want to have more terraforming set here. So let's see. Just trying to get a wide plane over this way. Let's move you back here. And I'm hoping I can keep it from flowing up on here. I think I can, because I don't think it's not very strong of a push. And meanwhile, I could just have this terp go and go and go, and maybe I should even have more terps going. And I'll gradually build this out closer to here, so it will pool and flow in other directions. And then once it does that, I think I can eventually work my way close enough to this to potentially nullify it. And this is about as far as I've worked out in terms of what I want to do. Like, I don't know how close I can get, how fast, or any of that. But yeah, I think I'm going to want to start going with a second terp. At least try to get it built. You can see as the creeper sucks up the water, now I've got work to do and a slide over. And this is going to damage me some, but not much. And then it's going to take out my collectors, but it's going to wipe this out before I even get to my command node. So I can pretty much keep the command node here, I think. I might want to move it back and forth to avoid this wall in the future as I expand this more so I don't actually lose it to orbit at all. Let's go here. And yeah, I don't want to put anything down there. Let's maybe put one here, and then let's start on another terp. No, not that. Terp. Well, we're going to need more collectors. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough energy for that yet. All right. Just let this keep powering away and taking more territory from this. Now let's see. If I do a 5x5 right off of this ledge, and I just sort of push that to the end. That's probably not exactly where I want to be, but it's like, it's a ballpark. We're keeping the creeper away. Now it's going to flow back again. And you're accomplishing nothing, so why don't you see if we can get another terp up. Might work, might not. Leapfrog. Destroy you. Okay, move you this way. Move you out here. And then once you come over this way, move back. There we go. Now we're jumping over that thing. Literally playing hopscotch with it. Let's deactivate. Okay, let's jump out here with a couple more collectors. So now we've got all this more space to use, and I'll wait for those to come online. Now let's see what we're doing. We got more energy. Okay, but it's still pretty much sucking it all up. I think maybe I didn't need another terp. So now I'm just sort of waiting for all this. I mean, I could. Let's remove you. Maybe use another cannon every bit here to clean some more space. There we go. And that'll give us some more utilization out of our time. Let's bring this. Nope, not down that far. Down there. And maybe up a couple more spots. I want to be able to keep moving to the west. And I don't even know if west is the right way. But I think it is because it sweeps it this way and then it gives you the room behind it. Okay, so now you can deactivate. And just sort of set yourself over there and enjoy a vacation. Move over. Destroy. Destroy. Move over more. Oh, I lost the terp because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. That's a mistake. We're going to move back. Yeah, there'll be good. Collector. And we constantly rebuilding that lovely energy supply. Oh, yep, you're dying. So let's solve that problem. One there, one there. Get the turp moving. So I made a mistake there, but I think overall this is working. We are progressing towards this, and probably should have checked this earlier, but yeah, we can nullify this thing down here. Now the thing is, if that's creating the wall, then this is just going to keep flowing this way, but at least then we can try to fight it. The other thing I'm wondering is could a forge survive, and it might very well. Could a forge survive the approach? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing also? But I still feel like I want to keep pushing this down this way. Like that's what I'm supposed to be doing at this stage, and then worry about everything else later. Alright, you slide there. You slide there. Destroy. Move away. Back. Back. Maybe there. Back. Collector. Deactivate. Just waiting for that to get off of what I'm doing. There we go. And let's get enough energy starting to store up. So this is gradually adding to the amount of creeper, but not by that much. We have a virtually infinite amount of time to play with this. Okay, activate you. Of course, I could try building more stuff, but again, with the intervals between the walls being what they are, I don't know that I have time. So I'm just trying to see. I just want to find out if does this kill the wall? Does it not kill the wall? And how does this work? As long as this wall keeps coming, whatever I build has to be built quickly, which is the only thing keeping me from trying to build a Thor. And even if I could make the forge survive, the more that I think about this, even if the forge would survive, it's still not going to... There we go. See, now there's a limited enough... Yeah, it's just pushing it off to the... Oh, no, no, no. Okay, but it's just pushing it off to the south. Like, I've totally cut off that flow just about. I think I'm going to keep that collector alive. So that's something. Like, if I can keep... On the other hand, what happens when it reaches here? Does it still pick up all of that? Even though... Okay, it's stretching out again. Let's rebuild. But I didn't have to move this at all. Would have been useful too. Okay, you deactivate for now. Let's go with one more over here just to add to the energy pool. But I'm wondering if I got it shrunk down enough, would more of this creeper just flow around the edge? And I don't think it would. I think it would just fill up that line wherever it was. Okay, activate. I said activate. I meant, no, for Pete's sake. Lost Terp again. See if we've got time to build it. There's no point in shooting this stuff if we're not going to be able to go by. We're not quite there. Now, if we get out to, like, in this area, we can do it, but, yeah. I just need to get a little bit more going there. Oh, okay, go back over there and start firing then. It's going to pile up more here and start being more of a problem. That much is obvious. Okay, yep, that's not happening. So you deactivate, come over here, destroy. And let's see what happens. Why aren't you shooting yet? There we go. I'm just seeing if I could save this collector, but I don't think I think I need more weapons, which is fine. Deactivate. Slide around. And let's see if this cannon can get the job done this time. Or if I need something else. Looks like it's pushing it enough for us to keep making progress. Not huge progress, but some progress. Right now we just want to knock this out. That's... Anything else is sort of superfluous. We're building up here. That wall's slowly going over that way. So yeah. Let's deactivate you for a bit. More power to the Terp. Till it runs out of stuff to do. Okay, now activate again. There we go. And it didn't have anything to pick up over here. So, let's just try to move around the end. It's like if I can keep this in place, for example. Yeah. Even keeping that one collector up makes a difference. And then it's just going to spread out. It's going to knock all those out. Maybe I could put another cannon up there at some point. I definitely want to experiment with that just to see what it does. Okay, let's knock you out. Okay, so now I've really got to look at this. Shoot. Activate. I may not be able to get this done, but first of all, let's see. We're a little bit low on energy. Let's get more. We've got a bunch of time to wait for this to roll down. There we go. Still not quite enough. Question is, do we get fired in time? It looks like we're going to get fired in plenty of time. Okay. Then it released everything over there, and now we're going to find out if it comes back this way without this. And if it doesn't, we're actually in, of course, a huge amount of trouble. Let's build there. Because I think I need to start preparing. Well, probably needed to start preparing quite a while ago. This over here, I don't think it's ever going to come up. So let's just move down this way. And I don't think it's doing it. Like, I don't think it's going to come back over here. Which means I'm definitely in trouble. Is this, I can handle that with my weapons, but the extra from all of the flows, that's not going to happen. Let's see, let's put a mortar up. Yeah, that one died. So it's just gradually overcoming me, but like, I don't have non-existent energy. Okay, back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. And you back up there. And there. So I'm trying to find a line that I can hold. You see, if I mortar it and slow it down, and I'm just trying to gradually kill enough of it. I might be at a point now where I'm doing it. See, this is still coming over here. That's going to flow into this. Okay, we're about even on energy, so we need a little bit more. Let's put one up there. Let's get a forge up. If I buy enough time with these two cannons and that to like start boosting energy and things of that nature, then I'll eventually work my way out of this. But it's still pressing in on me. Like, I'm not equalizing it yet. Nope, lost another collector. Come on, get up. See, we're most of the way there, and then it'll stop sucking energy out of this. We'll get more energy to the weapons. Come on. It's almost there. So yeah, you don't want to kill this until you're ready to deal with the wall. That's for sure. Okay, let's back up a bit. No, that's... No! No! Goodness, almost lost them all. Yeah. Move over there. Fight it off. Do everything you can to fight it off. Okay, there goes the energy. Yeah, and some of it's going here, and some of it's going everywhere. Can I get to 10 or 20 Aether that I need to boost the energy before everything dies? Because I still feel like I'm killing more than is coming. But the problem is, like, just the general flow is still coming at me. You can see it's because of all this over here. Well, I'm halfway there. It's going to be close. 11. You see this line just forms, then I get rid of it, and then it forms again, and I get rid of it. And each mortar hit, you know, makes more divert down in that way. Yeah, it's still pushing against me though. And once it hits this collector, I'm going to lose more energy. Oh, I can't lose this by that tiny bit, can I? Only 2.4 energy, but if I get more, because I don't have enough energy for everything yet. Yep, lost the collector. Doggone it. 19. Give me 20. There it is. Okay, you back up. You back up. You back up. Try to hold the line further back. No! Hold the line further back. No! Grief. I'm going to lose it. This close and I'm going to lose it. So I don't have the energy. Okay, at least I've got the idea though. This is going to be our last try because we're going to get this right. Okay, so I'm going to do the same basic thing, but once I get far enough down there, you know, I get that cannon up, I can hold this top area, I can get that forge up, and then I can gradually suck the Aether out of this every single pass. And that'll make a big difference. Okay, so I'm now basically confident. I've got my forge up here, and what I want to do is I want to see how this pass goes. I want to see if these two cannons, I've got another one here, can repel this and keep it from pushing up this whole column. And now we're going to boost the energy. We're basically just going to prepare more than we did last time because we were so close, but it wasn't quite enough. And so, yeah, we've got this. This is a bit of an issue here. And what I want to do is move this down. And then maybe there. So that's going to protect it. This is going to protect here. Then it's going to come back up. But it's not gathering anything more, so it's just going to sort of float around. And how far over is this going to get? Okay, right about there. That's about the line. I just had them a little bit too far over. So like if these aren't going to be as efficient, but if I put those in there, they'll stay on. So I can generally protect that area. Let's move you back up here. Let's throw a collector down there. And then I'm going to just start, you know, like reactors and stuff. I'm eventually going to want to push this back. But I'm not in a particularly big yank at the moment. Yeah, so let's build a reactor at a time. We'll build more if we have the energy for it. And so I want to build an energy zone around here. A nice, good amount of energy that I can sustain. And then, of course, we will move on to other things. There we go. And, of course, we're going to get another wave here. And with this, yeah, I need to move you back. With this one being over here, I'm afraid it's going to cause problems on this side. Just going to push up this way. I got to keep it away from the forge. So that's something I think I was missing. There it goes. Yeah, oh boy. It's going to damage the forge. Forge is going down. And that little bit there. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another cannon right up there. Oh, I lost this collector. Okay. So I definitely need... Yeah, this is pushing up here. I need more firepower. Let's see if this can knock this out. It's at least doing a decent job. Okay, so we're almost there, but we're not quite. That's what I'm going to conclude. Let's put that in place. And you in place. And then I think I want to throw... Well, let's see. I mean, if these can keep that pushing down, then we'll be fine. Boosting the energy again. We're up to 5, and then we're going to get another reactor. So we're going to increase our energy here pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, let's add another one. I think we're up to about 0.6 per reactor, and if we get anything close to that, we're going to be golden. Alright, let's activate you again. Might have been a bit early to do that, but let's see. Yeah. Should have enough to sustain you and really hold this creeper down in further. Matter of fact, gradually increasing energy, so we'll add another one. And of course, I think I'd win if I blew it now, but I don't want to do that quite yet. There we go, and we're forcing it down this way. It's going to make its way up over here, but we're forcing it. So we've got this little quadrant that we're able to protect from all of this. Do our usual boost. Yeah, it's getting into here just a bit. So we've still got to be kind of careful. Let's knock you down. Do something like that. Another energy boost. Up now to almost 10. Okay, let's move you right down here. Right on top of it. Move you there. Let's get another cannon here. Just to totally shut off this avenue. And then more energy. And more on top of that. And more on top of that. More, you say? Okay. Dang. We're really pulling it in here. What are you up to? 1.27. Now I'm curious how far it comes over here, because I might be able to grab this as well and increase our aether. I think it's just gonna, yeah, it's gonna pull along this whole edge, I believe. I probably don't want to grab that yet. Yeah, it's not exactly where I wanted that, but I don't think I don't have very many more places that I can go with this that are safe without killing here. I think I've got about what I want to have. And then, of course, I want to have a Bertha in place. Targeting right on that emitter. I want to see how my energy flow is with that thing up, and then if that works, so I can always build more stuff, do more upgrades, but I want to make, if that works, I think I'm ready to go. $14 energy is pretty good. Let's boost it again. Just using the aether while we're waiting for this to fill. And yeah, with as much as it's spreading around like that and it sucks it up from here and everything, I probably just want to auto. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now with this filling up, yep, I've got plenty of energy. It's time. It's time. We're going to make this happen. Put that up, and then I want to start, I mean, I've got a few cannons. So I'm going to want to start adding mortars. I'm going to get a power zone down here. I'm going to clear that out real quick, and then probably put a reactor on that to be totally sure I've got energy. Okay, let's do this. Maybe get a third one. Alright, move you down here. Let's put that in place. Relay here. You're going to come there. You're going to come out this way. Yeah, we're already getting hit here. This isn't good. You come out there. I really think I move enough weapons out here and I'm going to be fine. Let's boost the fire rate. I'm not about to lose this one again. Nope. You're gonna barely survive. Okay. Let's slide you there. And we've got nothing down this way. Let's move you there as a starting point. Then up like this. Then I want to gradually escalate. Grab a couple more cannons to move down here. You know what? Let's put a mortar over there as well. Got plenty of energy, so let's just watch that, but... yeah, okay, I think I'm done upping the energy. And this is eventually going to have everything flow back. Alright, these are all in place. I think I want to just sort of dual range and fire rate. And then, again, we only got to kill 200 creeper every 30 seconds. We're going to kill more than that. We've got, yeah, about 100 or so down there. But this is going to be over before too long, I think. We're just going to push this back. So now, yeah, that's a relay spot. And there. Of course, all we have to do is nullify that one, I do believe. I think we're doing fine down here. I want to just leave everything there except for maybe pull one of these up. Boost the range. And now that this isn't coming down here anymore, now let's go here. And no more auto target. Just go and hit that spot. Alright, I think I want to start pushing forward. And you're not feeling the best. Let's back you off a second. Starting to clear this off. I'd like to get up there quick as I can. How about maybe take these two? Can you hold it? Well, they might be able to if I actually put them up there. I'm not even sure I need them or have room for them, but let's escalate. Starting to clear off this ridge, which is nice. Let's up here, maybe down there. I want another spot for a relay. Oh, that might work, and then it would also get us more aether, although we're doing okay on that at the moment. Fire rate. Yeah, that should definitely be a cannon up there. Maybe move you back in behind here. That should probably work. We're starting to douse this side, which is nice. Yeah, I keep thinking there's a spot there, but there isn't one to be had. So let's move over here. Let's get these mortars. See if I put one there. Throw a couple of these out that way. We're getting close now. Need a relay in here somewhere. I'll take that. Take that location. Yeah, I want to wait till right after the next splurt, because if it's only going to erupt every 30 seconds, then I can just do this in between. Meanwhile, let's load up on the firepower going towards it. I'm wondering if it's even going to do anything. Doesn't seem to want to. Can always rebuild. We'll just go now. There it goes. And we took it down before it destroyed our nullifier. So this is about to be over. Packet speed, build speed. Go, go, go. Quite the interesting little gimmick. So, you know, you don't fight the creeper, you just sort of let it pass by and take the space it leaves behind. So that was Creeper Wall. It's going to be it for today, but next time we'll head on to the next one, and if it's anything similar, we'll have somewhat of an idea of what to do at least. Don't have to spend time flailing around and figuring it out. Till then, thanks for watching, everybody. More Creeper World will continue.